What is going on, everybody? How are we doing tonight? A beautiful, beautiful Sunday night. It is Labor Day weekend. Hopefully everyone's having fun enjoying Labor Day tomorrow. Very cool, right? Long weekend for most, I hope. Hopefully your kids are back in school, but you never know. Let's say hello to some people. Let me get this back working. Always pesky with this. Boom. All right. Let's see, who do we have in here? The Poppin' Duo. How are you guys? I loved your picture today on Instagram. I think I saw it a little while ago. Very cool. Linda, Elaine Allens. Cliff, how are you? Jeremy Knapp. I be Poppin' CA. Jeremy Warden. Michael Gooden. Jeremy Knapp. Also, congrats. Shouts out to everyone that was able to snag. We did post a Labor Day mystery box on the Etsy shop today. It went very quickly. There were only 7 boxes. So between that and the Whatnot app, and thank you everyone that joined me on Whatnot on Wednesday night. I thought it was a really big success. A lot of people got a lot of stuff. I will make a return to Whatnot, not this week, but probably the following week sometime. Also, shouts out to everyone that went and supported Pop Couple, supported Sean, and everyone that did Whatnot. Cope Fresh. Great times, great things, right? Very cool things. Later tonight, we'll be joined by the Sith Talkers, Lando and Steve. So a little Star Wars stuff, and we'll do more giveaways. So both Lando and Steve are going to pick a winner that's in the chat tonight, and one of them is going to win a Black Series Mandalorian. Somebody else is going to win the new carbonized Black Series Boba Fett. That thing's pretty cool, if you can see it. Carbonized graphite carbon optics. Very cool. Also, how about the Mandalorian being announced? Season 2 will start airing October 30th, I believe, on Disney Plus. So looking forward to that. Also want to give a big shout out to all the channel members, all the Patreons of the channel, right? And when we do Patreons, I do have to update it. I think most of them stay the same, but I always like to show this video. Big shouts out to all the Patreons. Make sure you go support them as well. I love that they support me. I always appreciate it. Cool. Again, shouts out to all the Patreons. That'll get updated, and I think we added I think a Patreon or 2 for next month. So definitely stay tuned for that one. We'll update that and do it next week. And if you guys want to join the Patreon, definitely check it out. Very cool tiers. Poppin' Candy is actually is one of the tiers. And everyone that's in the chat, we do have a Labor Day thing going on the Etsy shop. If you would like to use, and since you're in the chat, I'll give you the big one. Use code MEMBERS and save 20% on anything that's in the Etsy shop. The hats, the pins, everything that's available, the stickers, the little wood grain stickers, they're still there. If you want it, hop on the Etsy shop, use that code, and save some money. All right, we have some cards to open up. We have some stickers to show off. Then we're going to pick some winners, and then again, Lando and Steve, real-life brothers, the Sith Talkers, will be on at 10 o'clock, around 9:50, 10 o'clock with me. Shouts out to Quick Draw, who won to come on live last week, and that is who he wanted to come on live. and we were able to make it happen. So another shout out to YoJ Collects, who just hit 1K, has a big 1K giveaway coming up. He had some stickers, so there's that one. Again, very cool there. And then we had the 2 Chase ones like Chucky, which I really like. Very, very cool stuff. Big shouts out to YoJ Collects. And we have some letters. One of these, I think, came in a package that was sent over to me by Kiwi Couple. So shouts out to Kiwi Couple. The kids love the burger rings. I got to try the burger sauce this weekend. Fabulous stuff. Fabulous stuff. This is interesting. And this is from Kiwi Couple. Hi, Andrew. Hope you enjoys the pop and a few more Kiwi treats to enjoy. Water balloons for the kids. Yes, you did send me water balloons. Cheers, Kiwi Couple. And then they did include this. Little big bird. Awesome. I like it. I love it. Stu and Joe, thank you so much. Yes, the boy loved the Bakugo. Big fan. He loves it. I was actually able to hit one in a mystery box that went up on Whatnot. And we actually hit one this week against Sean. So it took the battle into that one. Nice hit as well. And that one probably won't stay as well. That one will probably go in the future Whatnot at auction. Not this week, but the week after. Let's see what else we have. We have another one. And this, I think, was from last week. And it was in the box that I opened up. And I didn't see it. So let's go. We have, it says, thank you. This is from Michael Gooden. Just wanted to send you a thank you. Hope you don't have any of the stuff. And I didn't. I loved it. The turtle wrestling figure is awesome. And then one of them being Sting, one of my favorites of all time, which was awesome. And we have one more, TRG. Let's see what we got. It's actually very well taped up. Also, anyone watch Mulan? What did you think? Anyone see the new Mulan? Pay $30 to see it? I did not. I've heard mixed reviews about it, so I don't know. Was Mulan any good? Anyone that saw it? Oh, this is... Ooh, I like this. So, shouts out to TRG. Very cool sticker. I love that one. That's really nice. That is a great sticker. We'll put that in my new sticker book. And shouts out to Lori, who made me a beautiful sticker book. And then we have good old Garbage Pail Kids, the Luau'S. I grew up with these things. I remember these things in the 80s. You could go buy them and buy a pack of them, and you were always looking for a bunch of different ones. Good old Garbage Pail Kids. I mean, really an 80s thing. I know I've seen somewhat of a comeback of them. So very, very cool. All right, and another big shout out to Gabe Miller Customs. Check this thing out. Look at that. Got the Supreme hat. The box is all done up. The luau. Look at that one. The logo on the back with the Supreme hat. Insane. Gabe Miller Customs, guys. Go check him out on Instagram. Get yourself a custom. Does some amazing work just like that. Awesome. And a big shout out to everyone that does the custom pops. I know there are a bunch. From Alexander Perez, Queen Bee Customs, and how about Middle Brothers Customs? How about Haley Pop? You know, some great stuff. Awesome. All right, we ready to get some giveaways? Also, big shout out to everyone that was available, that participated in the Collector Swap Part 2. That video was up yesterday. In fact, all the videos were up yesterday. I think about 60 of them. Big shouts out to Mama J. Big shouts out to Geeky Mama Bear for organizing it, and possibly another one, Christmas theme, coming at you in the next coming months. So a lot of fun doing that with collectors of the community, switching things up, and you get a lot of comic book people switching with the pop people. I like it. I think it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right. Also, shouts out to Fig Pin. If lately, you know, if you buy 2 Fig Pins or you buy $30, you get some of these pins. I had to get in this one because it's sort of like, you know, the Luau Hawaiian theme. So another very cool stuff. Oh. I don't think I have any. Oh, it's coming soon to a giveaway near you. We will incorporate eventually. How about a prize wheel, right? So more to come with that. More to come with that. Not tonight, but future things to have fun with. Yes. All right. What else we got? Oh, another big shouts out to J Navo Toys. J Navo Toys did a $50, 25 box, $50 box tonight. 25 boxes, $50 box, guaranteed value. Very cool. But J Navo also does wrestling figures. If you're looking for wrestling figures, WWE Elites, things like that, check out J Navo Toys. Use code Luau'S, save yourself some money. If you love the wrestling, I mean, look at this thing. The Fiend, look how well that is done. Insane. He was also able to get one of these for me, which is another one of my favorite wrestlers is Naomi. As you can see, I have her autographed right there. And then he was able to get me the Chase, which was a couple years ago when she had Glow and did the Glow with the belt and everything like that. Very, very cool. That's the way it's supposed to look, but this is the Chase, which is awesome. So shouts out to J Navo Toys. He will join me one of these Sundays as well. Gotta have fun, right? Also, big shouts out to Pop and Son Pops hitting that 1K milestone. Congratulations, guys. Awesome. Pop Supreme, how are you? The Rue Crew. Collector's Craze, guys. Also, guys, go check out Collector's Craze. Two young brothers. I love watching their videos. They did an incredible unboxing of a new pop that you may see right there, which is the Skeleton Funko Shop Glow in the Dark. Check them out. They had an unboxing, which is one of my favorite videos they've done in a while. I love their videos. I love their videos, but that one was just really, really awesome. Go check them out. Collector's Craze, guys. Moderators, if you want to link them up, I would appreciate it. Awesome. Go support those guys. All right. What is up, JJ Gloucester? Grumpy Skunk. Big shouts out to Grumpy. Another awesome Whatnot auction that he was able to do over the week. Sean did one. Pop Couple did one. A bunch of people. G Serrano, who's been buying a lot of the big stuff on Whatnot. Yes, good evening to everyone. Hopefully you're all doing well. Remember, Sith Talkers coming up very, very soon. In about 18 minutes. Lando, Steve. So you guys have good questions for them, for Star Wars. We'll talk some Star Wars, definitely. And remember, both of them will pick a winner in the chat. And they're going to win these new Black Series Carbonized Boba. And how about a new Black Series Mando? Remember, guys, Mandalorian Season 2, October 30th. So definitely looking forward to that one. It's going to be awesome. Also, big shout out to anyone that sent me the stickers, the letters. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And let's see, where did I put that? Let's get into giveaways, right? All right, let's get in here. We'll go here. Let's add that bad boy to the stream. We'll go here. Let's get some comments. We are sitting at 68. This is the weekly giveaway for August 30th. Again, we are in September. We have the $30 PayPal credit, the Luau Chalice style mystery box of 6 pops. Also, anyone that was able to snag some of the Chalice boxes that went up today. Not bad, right? Not bad. Interesting. Maybe none of their exclusives. You hope not. We'll see. We have a Luau Anything mystery box. We have a Pop NT. I can't remember which one that is. We have a Luau mystery box. What Pop NT is that? Maybe it's Wonder Woman. You could have your pick. How about that? We have a Sonic. We have Wonder Woman. We have the Flash. I think we even have Aquaman, and that's might be Aquaman. You could have your pick of Poppin' T-shirts if you'd like that. A Luau mystery box, or do you feel lucky? Do you like to roll the dice and gamble a little bit? If you do, you could choose head-to-head. A big shout out to the Taco Man. He does it for his patrons. We do it on weeklies and make it available to you. Head-to-head, 2 pops from Spastic Collectibles. Winner take all. Boom. All right. Let's get some comments. Let's see who we got. All right. And let me get my handy dandy pen. First winner is going to be, let me get my Pop Couple pen. Winner number 1, 2, and live. Winner number 1 is Johnny Meeker. Can't believe we're already in September. That's true. Where is this year going? Oh, wait. It's going to, yes, correct. It's going to, here we go. This is where it's going. Not really, but you know, you like to say that. There we go. And of course, how can you not love the king of shit? All right. So Johnny Meeker, congratulations, winner number 1. You know how to do. Hit me up on Instagram and let me know what you would like as your prize. All right, let's randomize them again. 68, and here we go. Winner number 2 is going to be Cliff. Again, Cliff, back-to-back weeks, my friend. So congratulations, Cliff. Fantastic live show. Especially love the new intro. You know, we like to play a little bit. So congratulations, Cliff. Winner number 2, and here we go. Oh, wait, hold on. We need to filter the comments to come on live, and we have 5 that would like to do it. All right, here we go. This is for Come On Live next week. And that Come On Live guest is going to be Shemaine Maldonado. So, Shemaine, hopefully you're doing well. Let's see what she says. Hope you and your family are doing good. I know you're excited about the kids going back to school. Yes, they went back. It went well. Come On Live. Only I would like to gift it to Adam and Larry from... They just hit 10K subscribers. Adam and Larry. Okay, well, we'll look at that. We can look at that and go from there. Hopefully you're doing well, Shemaine. And, yeah. Shemaine, an awesome supporter as well, guys. All right, we will remove that. Boom. And we'll get rid of that. Boom. And we'll stop that screen. Boom. So congratulations to all the winners. Hit me on Instagram and we can go from there. Yes, congrats. Also, everyone that's hopped out and supported everyone in Whatnot, a new awesome selling service, and the auction things just make it really, really unique. We had a lot of fun doing it, not so much packaging it, but anyone that got a Whatnot, that bought anything from me from Whatnot on Wednesday night, everything went out by Saturday morning. So I think it was 111 packages. Yeah, 111 packages. It was fun. Big shouts out there to Grumpy Scump, Coat Fresh, Sean, and definitely Pop Couple as well. Everyone went last week, and hopefully they did well. It is a lot of work. Yes, it is a lot of work. I bought a lot of boxes ahead of time. I pre-boxed them. I pre-boxed, made the boxes, like bubble wrap into the box, and made the box and had it ready. It's still a lot of work. Big shouts out there to Pop Couple and Sean. I invested in a new printer, a thermal printer, which does labels that you just peel off and stick on. A Rollo is its name. I'm telling you, if you guys have to print packages out, this thing is amazing. It's a lot better than printing on a regular paper and then folding it and taping it on. After this past week, I was done with that. So, yeah. No, I have a mailman that not big into picking packages up. So it was, maybe I'll have to take a video of you guys so you guys can see it. I have big, huge Land's End bags that I have that actually are monikered with Luau. Beach bags, and I can fit actually a lot of pops in those. And it was a trip, 3 trips to the post office and 1 to my post office with a dolly to get the bigger stuff. So yeah, a lot of trips. Yeah, I drove them all to the post office. I didn't have them picked up. I think he's not, you know, it's just better I'll do it this way. It's an option, but you know, he's swamped and he's busy and they all don't fit, and then, you know what I mean, then they throw packages. You just never know. You just never know. Also, BAM. Anyone that's got BAM boxes on the way. Clowns has shipped. I have not gotten that box yet, but it's on its way. So that in a future video, we'll see how clowns go. You never know. Maybe we'll do a special live stream Wednesday night where we just do BAM, everything BAM. One big, huge BAM stream. And welcome back to the YouTube community, to DJ Funko Pop Hunter. Dave, hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're well. Glad to see you back, my friend. What else do we have? What else do you guys want to talk about? Again, Mulan in Disney Plus. You could buy it for an extra $30. My kids haven't been pushing for it. I've heard mixed reviews on it, so hopefully it was good. I think movie theaters still supposedly maybe opening up this fall. We'll see. We'll see. I still think Wonder Woman and Black Widow are still scheduled for the fall. We'll see how that changes. I think what else we have. Nothing new. Nothing really new on the pop front. Big shouts out to Goodyear Pops. I mean, pulled the Glow Mike Wazowski out of a Pop King Paul mystery box. So big shouts out to him. That was an awesome, incredible pull. Outpopulated. How are you guys doing? But yeah, big pull for him. So Goodyear, congratulations on that one. I don't know if you're going to keep it or auction or however you're going to do it, but definitely a killer pop. But I know a lot of people message me about it. Oh, you should see about buying. My offers wouldn't be there, guys. I'll be quite honest with you. I'm not going to spend that kind of money on a pop. Just won't do it. I have some limits. Not many. You know, I mean, you know, I play with the hot toys. But yeah, that yeah, I don't know what that thing is now. $1,300, $1,400. That was a great hit out of a $700 box. Always fun to double your money. Yeah, it's outpopulated. Hope you're doing good. Hopefully the baby's doing good. We're probably a little over 1 now, right? Yep. Hopefully doing well. I'd like to see what Clowns is too. I don't think anyone's opened the box yet that I know of. My box hasn't come yet, so I'm very intrigued to see what that is. And the next big band box is going to be a geek / pop culture box. So interested to see what they do for that. If you guys want anything else with Bandbox, check them out on Instagram and Facebook Lives. They do it every single Friday afternoon at like 5. And I think there's an event coming up either this week or next where they're going to make a big announcement. I would guess that's going to be the big Bandbox would be my guess. Oh, yeah, Dave. All is doing well here. Yes. And guys, we're only a few minutes away from the Sith Talkers, Lando and Steve. Brothers. And we'll talk some Star Wars, right? What was the best Star Wars film ever? What do you guys think? Hop in the chat. And remember, each one is going to pick somebody to win a prize. And we'll say maybe I'll even throw out my opinions of my favorite Star Wars movie. Because, you know, I have some. And then what do you think of the next Star Wars, the last Star Wars movie? Was it good? Was it not? I've heard there's another cut of it where there's some deleted scenes that maybe go a different way. Be interested to see if that ever comes out. Outpopulated, yes. I mean, I can't. You know, Empire. You know, Empire's probably the best. Jedi's not far though. Jedi is not far behind it, but Empire's right there. And I know both these guys have very, very high opinions of what movie is the best. And Quick Draw wanted to see it. Quick Draw, big fan. And if you guys don't, go support the Sith Talkers. Check them out. It is an awesome podcast / YouTube event on a weekly basis. It's a lot of fun. It's not for the kids, though. You know, it's for us adults, but it is always fun. All right. Are we ready to talk some Star Wars? What is up, J Nabo Toys? And remember, guys, check out J Nabo Toys for all your wrestling figure needs. Very, very cool stuff. Use code Luau and save 10%. New AEW figures. I think a lot of those are sold out, but definitely check them out. All right, Quick Draw. Are we ready for some Sith Talkers? Let's see who we got. Who are we going to bring on first? Oh, maybe we're going to bring on. Let's see. Who do you want first? Who do you guys want to see first? Let's see. Who's ready? I'm looking at him now. Let's see. Let's bring on Lando first. Are we ready? Boom.
What's going on, the Luau? It's Lando! It's Mike Lando! Ferrando! That's how we started off off on Sith Talkers, and that's how we're going to start it off on the live stream.
I like it. I like it. Well, since you do it, and I love the opening. You might as well introduce your brother.
All right, and joined as always by my real life brother.
Out the back steakhouse. Yes. I made it on the live stream.
Brother, we did it. We took over a live stream.
Hold on.
Wait.
I like it, the chocolate.
Yeah. So, the Luau. So I heard you saying chocolate. So, Watto would like a box of chocolate.
That is really, really
we
good.
will roll the die. Blue, I get the chocolate. Red, brother will get the chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Luau?
What is going on, guys? Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Oh yeah. Quick Draw's been after this for weeks. He's like, if I win this, I gotta get Sith Talkers on. I gotta get Sith Talkers on.
So there's just a little bit of taste of what you would get on Sith Talkers. Yes, we are probably rated R, but we do impressions, we do segments, and we just have a lot of fun. Basically, we're just trying to entertain everybody in this crazy, crazy world out there.
Yeah, do not bring your kids.
No.
I remember the one which I was involved with it when I was online with you guys. Is what was the it was the top Star Wars movies of all time. Not too much of a battle. Maybe a little bit of where you put certain ones.
Well, I mean, Lando's is easy.
Everybody knows mine. So.
Yeah.
No.
It's Return of the Jedi.
All right. So if anybody doesn't know, like I said, Lando over here, I'm 10 years older than Steve. So I am 80s child. You were talking about the 80s earlier, the Garbage Pail Kids. Yeah, man, I used to collect Garbage Pail Kids when I was younger. Series 1, when they originally came out. So I love the old school movies, the original versions of the movies. And then Steve down there, he grew up with the special edition versions of the movie.
The better versions of the movie.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
You guys do impressions. Grumpy Skunk, we actually have a segment on our show called Who Does It Better, where we don't do it weekly, but sometimes we do impressions and we face off, and then everybody tells us who does it better. Top Star Wars character of all time.
Jar Jar. Why? Why did somebody say Jar Jar? Oh my God.
Jar Jar Binks.
Great.
We're so free.
I know my Star Wars pretty well, not to the level of you guys, but I think he showed up in one other movie, but he didn't talk.
Oh, Misa was a senator in episode 2, Attack of the Clones. I had the line. Misa had the line. You know what it was?
What?
Excuse me. That's it.
You know what's funny about that, though, guys, is that line is still better than Hayden Christensen's entire acting as Anakin Skywalker. Unbelievable.
There was a rumor, and I don't know if it's true or not, that he actually did parts for the last Star Wars movie. I don't know if it's true or not, but they said
he did voice
a day that he was in it.
You're gonna get me started here. So all right, so the Rise of Skywalker near the end of the movie. I mean, spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen it.
That's crap.
All the Force spirits come and visit Rey near the end of the movie to help defeat Palpatine, and instead of seeing spirits, all we hear are voices, and Hayden Christensen's voice as Anakin Skywalker is one of the voices at the end of the movie. But that's it. Only a voice. So, very disappointed. But
that movie is terrible.
Steve hates it.
That movie is terrible.
I love it. I absolutely love the movie.
That movie is a pile of words that I won't say on this live.
Come to our podcast.
The bag that you could just put every word in, put the movie's name on it. That's it.
That's how I feel about the one before that, The Last Jedi. So
Thank you, Quick Draw.
Thanks, Quick Draw. Quick Draw from day one. He's been listening since day one. So thanks, Quick Draw. Thank you for gifting us the live stream too, Quick Draw. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, and you guys have been doing this. I mean, what episode are we up? You guys are up to quite
74.
Today we just dropped episode 74. The show goes on. Actually, I'm pretty proud. Trucking, I've done episode a week since we started. I only took 1 week off since we have started.
Me too. Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about your attendance. It's fun though because I'm able to bring on. I brought completely. Corey's been on. I've had my buddy Ross on. I do the What If episodes with my buddy Robbie. So it's a platform. It's just not me and Steve. Sometimes there's other guests on, and we talk about Star Wars. Yeah,
this is a good one. I want to see your guys' opinion of this one.
They ruined Return of the Jedi by adding Hayden as the Force Ghost at the end. Okay, so all right, so Hayden Christensen's Force Ghost for the prequel trilogy. Since the prequel trilogy was added, it totally makes sense because in George Lucas, and this is George Lucas talking now, Anakin Skywalker dies in Revenge of the Sith. So as soon as he becomes Darth Vader, when he rises, I mean, he's still human. He's not in the suit yet. He is Darth Vader. Anakin Skywalker is dead. Hence, when he gets redeemed in Return of the Jedi, the Force Ghost that appears was the last time he was alive. Hence, Hayden Christensen, Anakin Skywalker.
So then why didn't he turn into Hayden Christensen when his mask was off? If he's redeemed as Anakin Skywalker, why did he suddenly appear as I had sent?
He wasn't dead yet. Luke got to see and look in his father's eyes when he redeemed him. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
I like it. It worked for me putting him in it. I liked it. That I liked it. Return of the Jedi is like my second favorite. I mean, Empire is number one.
Yeah,
Jedi.
Yeah. Man, you sound like Steve down there. Empire, then Jedi, and then A New Hope for the original trilogy.
Empire, Episode 1.
I'm talking just original trilogy. Steve.
Oh yeah. Empire, and then Empire, and then Return. Empire, and then Return of the Jedi, and then New Hope.
Yeah, me is Return of the Jedi, A New Hope, and Empire Strikes Back. Really unpopular, but like I said, I'm old school, so Return of the Jedi is my absolute favorite, and then A New Hope is what got me into Star Wars. So obviously, it's going to be above Empire Strikes Back. But I mean, I love all three movies. But yeah, Empires. I mean, I'm collecting the heck out of the 40th anniversary Empire stuff. So
yeah,
I'm getting a ton of it this year. So,
yeah. In a couple years, I'm sure they'll do the same thing with Jedi. I would think.
Yes. Yep.
Lord of Gamings. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And here we go. Here we go. We got Umpty saying,
probably like the spinoff Solo and Rogue One as much or maybe better than the final. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is just Lando speaking. I can't put any a Star Wars story thing above the saga movies. The saga movies rule above anything else. But however, I really, really love Rogue One. Steve's he'll you can see him grit his teeth. Rogue One is a really, really good like war movie. It's like Star Wars. It's like a gritty war movie. Just very well done. The ending is probably the best scene in any Star Wars movie. So, and then Solo, I absolutely love this movie too. I brought it up a few weeks ago on the podcast. I do believe this will be the cult classic of the Star Wars movies. So, yeah. Steve, what do you think about Rogue One?
There it is, the button.
I'd rather watch the newest Rise of Skywalker again than see Rogue One. It's just terrible. I don't like it. I don't like it.
God's honest truth. Steve has only seen The Rise of Skywalker one time, and it was with me in the movie theater when we went and saw it opening night.
Yeah.
Only time he saw it.
It's terrible.
Well, it's the original Star Wars movie, so I can't appreciate.
That's all you need to see. That's okay. See, that's okay. That's perfect. Just stop there, and you'll never be disappointed with Star Wars.
Now, I disagree because the prequels, since they've been out for 20 years now, the nostalgia and the prequelness. We went to the convention last year in Chicago, and when we went to the panel, the Phantom Menace panel, and when Ahmed Best came out, Jar Jar Binks, the guy got a standing ovation. Everybody loved him.
Okay, but so before we said that, before he got a standing ovation, all right, the pre-show happened, okay, and Warwick Davis came out, and there was this there was a lucky select few people that got to sit on stage, right? And Warwick came up to him and was just like, "Hey guys, how's it going? Star Wars Episode 1 panel." Not that that's what Warwick sounds like, but for this purpose, that's what he sounds like. And he goes, "Hey, so." Well, tell me something about what's your Star Wars Episode 1. That's probably one of your favorites, right? Nobody had anything good to say about the movie. I don't think anyone even knew it was an Episode 1 thing. People were just like, "Oh my God, it's Star Wars!" Ha! No way Ahmed Best should have got a more standing ovation than Ian McDiarmid. It makes no sense at all. If you show that, Pop.
Well, no, I'm answering the question.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Amber.
Hey, at least you got a Star Wars Pop.
I have lots of them.
I can name a few blue chromes you don't have.
All right. Are we gonna do this?
Or we gonna do this? Boba Fett one.
Which,
speaking of which, how's good old Indianapolis with the whole COVID thing?
It's okay. It's all right. Most of it's fine. They were worried about it for Labor Day weekend because of all the travel and stuff, but it's been better. Johnson County is where I live, and Johnson County's in good shape.
Yeah, I live I live in Marion County, where of course that's the biggest county of the state. Masks required everywhere you go. Restaurants are only at 50% capacity. But I mean, I've gone out to eat several times. Actually, I have Star Wars masked, of course. I have Star Wars masked. So I get to wear those out and about. I haven't been to the movie theater yet, but I am going to go to the movie theater here in the next few weeks because I love going to the movie theater and seeing movies. So
I just got my Colts tickets. Finally, they went on sale, so that was nice. For limited capacity, going to go see
how many people in the stadium?
Well, 2,500 for opening game, but they're going to assess it as the season goes by.
Not bad. Some teams aren't even letting them in to open the season.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah,
I want to see Rivers. I think I'm intrigued to see what Rivers does. I think they could be good this year.
I do too. I'm really excited. I never in a million years would have thought I saw Rivers in a Colts jersey. But this is my want. This is my fantasy want in football. Is we're gonna have a Rivers jersey this year. He's gonna retire, and then we're gonna get Aaron Rodgers next year. That's what's gonna happen. And then I'm gonna have the best wall of jerseys ever. Manning, Rivers, Rodgers. I'm done. I don't even need to watch football after that.
I thought maybe there's a possibility Luck would come back. Luck would just have this urge and this itch, and he has to come back. But
no,
nothing like that's going to happen.
No way. No way.
Shame. But what are you going to do?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm ready for everybody's going to hate on me. Patriots. So I'm ready for some Cam Newton. So bye-bye, Tom Brady. Hello, Cam Newton. See what you can do. Yep, don't care about Brady, Gronk, or the dream team they have in Tampa.
Tampa Bay looks insane.
they're insane. Like, their team is insane. Yeah.
Life and times of two droids.
You are correct, sir. So the original movies, you follow, basically people say you follow the story of R2-D2 and C-3PO, and R2-D2 actually records all the events of all the movies. So all the movies are in R2-D2 because his mind never gets erased in any of the movies.
What?
Why? What? I still bring up the fact, right? So in The Rise of Skywalker, sorry if anybody hasn't seen it, 3PO's mind gets wiped, okay, erased, and then in like 2 scenes later, R2 gives him his memories back. So I say again, Revenge of the Sith, they erase his memory at the end of Revenge of the Sith. Why didn't R2 just give him his memories back? But then Uncle Owen would know who he was when he was on, right, because he was already there in episode 2. But then he was there again. He had silver, and then he was gold.
Listen, why doesn't Anakin just jump to the left, or just jump in front, or just jump to the right, or just not jump at all?
Are you talking about Anakin?
Oh my God, why?
17 for Star Wars came out in 77. Nice. I was born in 77, so.
Yep, I'm with you. 77.
Nice. We are as old as Star Wars, which is super cool.
We are. My mother told me stories when she first saw it.
So what is your Star Wars story, Luau? Do you remember the first time that you saw Star Wars when you were a kid?
The first Star Wars movie I saw was Empire Strikes Back, watching it on HBO with my mother, eating butterscotch pudding in the living room. And then we'd go to the video store. It was like Video 54 back then, when they'd have like the VHS videos there and little tags that said out. And we would rent Empire and New Hope and Return the Jedi over and over again. We'd tape it off HBO and run them again and again. And I can't tell how many times I've seen the original trilogy.
That's awesome.
I wasn't a huge fan of Phantom Menace. The other two I enjoyed probably a little bit more. And then those are the ones that the kids love. And then,
really?
Yeah. My daughter really hasn't got into it yet. And my son has seen all of them, except I don't think he's watched Solo, but he's watched all of them. And he wasn't a big fan of the last two. I don't know. Didn't work for him.
We were talking about this. I don't think the newer movies were really made for children, for kids. And George Lucas's motto was always make these movies for kids. And yeah, the last trilogy, maybe the first one a little bit more, but yeah, the last two, the second one, Last Jedi, definitely not. So yeah, it's pretty interesting that you say that, right? So
my daughter actually did watch the first one, The Force Awakens, and she loved Rey. I mean, she fell in love with Rey. And when she got to she just didn't like Rey and Luke together. It didn't work. I don't know. She lost her interest.
Huh. Steve, you hear that? The way Luke Skywalker was, even to a child, they didn't like it. They didn't like it.
But the last 3 movies were absolute garbage. All of them collectively were garbage.
You like Luke Skywalker's character development in the movie.
I don't mind it. At least they did something with him. At least he had a moment of weakness. No. What is your problem with him having a moment of weakness?
Too grumpy. New movies are for the man. That's true. Quick, yeah. So true. Yeah. What do you think of the 2 new films, spinoffs that they have announced?
Which ones?
Yeah, because there's a Taika Waititi, right? He got announced to make a Star Wars movie, but we don't know what it is. There's High Republic stuff coming out, but we don't know if that's going to turn into any movies or shows. That's going to be comic books and books. That's like next up for Star Wars. There is going to be a Cassian Andor series on Disney Plus. Right, we got the Obi-Wan Kenobi series on Disney Plus coming, which they got to start filming.
I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, to have them do it, I think that's awesome.
Rumored Hayden Christensen is going to be in it too. There's tons of rumors.
I don't know what else he does anymore, except charge outrageous amounts of money to sign his autograph. But
come on.
Don't know. I'm trying to think, what has he done lately, and there's nothing other than Star Wars. I don't know. I mean, he did make a couple movies here and there, but I don't think anything was great. But
let's see. Hayden Christensen, what have you done, sir?
He did Jumper.
What do you guys think of Mandalorian?
Oh,
I love it. Yeah, Mandalorian's fantastic.
Okay, so speaking of Mandalorian, sneak peek for Sith Talkers, we're going to start reviewing the first season leading up to season 2. So every week we're gonna review the season 1 of The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian, man, just feels like old school Star Wars, gunslinger, Old West Star Wars.
Yep.
So love it, absolutely love it. The behind the scenes documentary is almost just as good as the show for me. I love like behind the scenes documentary stuff. There's a 8-episode behind the scenes about the whole making of it with the directors, the music, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's the one. I remember that with Hayden Christensen. That wasn't bad.
It's not a Jumper. Yeah, I mean,
Jumper.
He did Jumper. He did New York, I Love You, Takers, Vanishing on 7th Street, Quantum Quest, American Heist,
Shattered
Outcast,
Glass.
90 Minutes in Heaven, First Kill, Little Italy, Last Man. I haven't heard of any of these movies.
The best Hayden Christensen movie is called Life is a House.
Life is a House.
It's before Star Wars. It's his best acting movie, and I think it's a really good movie. Number one,
really.
And I highly suggest anybody go check that one out for Hayden Christensen.
No.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Is Rey going to be back? Are we going to see Rey?
I don't think any of them are going to be back after this John Boyega thing. Oscar Isaacs came out like months and months and months ago, and they said they will not be back. Actually, Daisy Ridley just came out recently and said she was having trouble finding a job after finishing Star Wars. So I don't. My inner child says yeah, absolutely. Like I want to see like an episode 10 with Rey and she's training Broom Boy and and Finn's a Jedi, right? And Finn is a Jedi. And
I like the idea of retconning the 3, throwing him to the garbage can, and having somebody redo their own 7, 8, 9.
Well, that ain't gonna happen.
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know.
Steve brings up a good point, right? 5 years from now, 6, 7, 8 years from now, money talks, right?
Baby.
And
That's right, baby.
And time heals everything.
Yeah,
look at Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford never wanted to come back to Star Wars, and they got him back.
Yep,
so he's prime example.
Let's talk about what matters. The Boys' new season just came out, and we're 3 episodes in.
I haven't had time. I've been super busy this weekend, man. I am off tomorrow, so I'll watch it. Watch it tomorrow.
Who's watching The Boys? Right?
Watch it tomorrow.
Come on. Oh my God, so good.
I should have watched that. What I just got done watching was Raised by Wolves on HBO Max. There's only 3 episodes out. It's like sci-fi. Ridley Scott. Super weird. I really like it so far. There's only 3 episodes out on HBO Max. Raised by Wolves. So check that out.
My wife's been binging stuff for the past. I mean, I can't tell you all that. She's done Dexter. She's done Ozark.
Excellent.
Ozark, fabulous. Incredible.
Oh, goodness.
Loved it. I did talk her in. She went through Breaking Bad, another one, which is fabulous. Now she's on Handmaid's Tale. That one's a little bit much.
I don't like that. Jess loves Handmaid's. She loves that show.
Loves Handmaid's Tale. I told her. I said, I'm done. Binge all you want. There's 3 seasons or whatever. I can't. I'm done. That doesn't work for me.
Cobra Kai?
I'm watching Cobra Kai right now. Oh, my God.
Cobra Kai? Yeah. I binge watched Cobra Kai.
So good.
So good. Yeah.
Quick girl saying he watched 3 episodes.
Just watched 3 episodes. Yeah. So The Boys is fantastic.
First season was really good.
Even the second season starting off just as great.
Nice.
Just as good.
Yeah,
also,
Boys. Awesome.
Don't bring your kids.
That's not for the kiddies either.
So I'm trying to think, what else? I don't know. I mean, a Boba Fett. I've always heard him talk about a Boba Fett by himself movie, possibly.
He should be in the Mandalorian.
He should be in the Mandalorian season 2. Rumored, right? I think it's the boots in the episode. Right, we're in the desert with the what's her name from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She's an May in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She's like the assassin in that Mandalorian episode, and the young kid that reminds you of Han Solo a little bit, sitting at the same table as Han Solo in the cantina, by the way. And the bartender is a droid. Hint, hint. droids weren't allowed in the cantina in episode 4. See, those are the things that I catch.
This is why you
Yeah.
have to have a Star Wars nerd in your family, because I watched this episode, the scene, and I was just like, "Oh, look, they're back in the cantina," and that's where it stopped for me. I recognized the cantina, and I was like, "Yeah." My wife's watching it like, "This is just a fun scene." Doesn't recognize anything, right?
Oh man.
How about this, Land? Your favorite Star Wars collectible that you have?
Okay, so it's behind me. I can't pick it up, but like it's behind me. It's concept art of Darth Vader and Luke Star Killer. Well, here. I just got the pop. There's the Star Killer pop. Yeah.
Very cool.
Right. So originally it was Luke Star Killer. And it's just like a big statue of concept art. And Vader's got a blue lightsaber, and Star Killer has a yellow lightsaber, and he's got like a air mask on, and it's just super cool. That's probably one of my favorite collectibles. Here in my room. I really, really like old. Here, I'll show you this. Somebody at work just gave this to me. They found this in a garage sale. It's just a record, but the date on it is 1977. So this record's from 1977. I love old, vintage stuff. So, yeah. I love everything in here, man. I love my big baby Yoda.
I have so many good things to say right now.
Love it all. Hey, you know what I would have really loved? The blue chromes from the convention last year. I would have loved those in my collection. That would have been really, really nice to have.
Because they're there. They're hidden somewhere that way. Back around.
I do have the Watto and the Darth Maul. With the
I gave you
sticker.
some things.
I do have the Watto and the Darth Maul with the convention sticker on them. So I do have those.
Everybody found out I sold those bad boys. Like, you're so mean to your brother. I'm like, half that room is like toys from my childhood sitting behind you, and there's a bulk of that stuff. Thank you.
More like 10%. So
I'll take 10%. That's like a touch of 100 items. My best collectible is gonna do with Star Wars. If anyone loves Final Fantasy, Jessica and I's favorite video games, Final Fantasy games, and Final Fantasy VIII specifically is our favorite game. And we went out, and this guy in Europe who makes custom weapons from video games made us a custom gunblade, Squall's gunblade, and it's a full size workable gunblade with an action trigger. It's awesome. I have my mantle downstairs.
But 7 is better than 8. I just want to point that out. Hey, what remake are you playing right now, Steve?
I already played through 7. 7 Remake's fantastic. As it makes 7. It not a bad game, just 8's better. All the way better. Junction system.
Han shot first. Come on. Han, look. So in my version of the movie, the original uncut, untouched versions of the original trilogy, Han shoots first. Okay. And then George Lucas had to go in, and then Greedo shot first, and then Greedo shot twice, and then they shoot at the same time. And now the new Disney Plus version, McClunky. And it just keeps changing it. Like, stop. Just go back to 1977. Just take it, paste it in there, and that's it. You're good. And the Han shooting first goes with his character. His character's not to shoot second.
I don't know. I think it'd be funny. I think it needs to keep progressing, and eventually we get a remake where both Greedo and Han just get up together and go to the bar. Like, I'm just messing with you. No shooting here.
Yeah, Han shot, and that's what they got right.
They have a buddy cop film, right, called Han and Greedo. Oh my God, it'd be great. Tikiti or whatever the hell his name is can direct it, and they're all like, getting into goofy stuff.
Spoiler for the Han Solo movie, he does shoot first in that movie. It's perfect. It's and you get to see the seeds. That's why I love that the young Han Solo. You get to see the seeds of him becoming the smuggler, Han Solo. I don't know why everybody crapped on it, man. I really, really like that movie.
It's all right.
Yeah, some people, not as bad as the last Star Wars, but I think a lot more people had so much disdain for that one of how it ended.
Well, it was bad timing, right? So The Last Jedi came out, that split the fan base, and then 6 months later, Solo got released. It was just bad timing. Yeah. So I will blame The Last Jedi for what happened. No, don't shake your head. It's The Last Jedi was the downfall to the Han Solo movie.
Oh,
for
Star
sure.
Wars fans that are the downside of the whole Han Solo movie. You guys can't handle anything that's not.
You can't take a precious character like Luke Skywalker.
Oh, and again, you can't take a precious character like Luke Skywalker and give him character development. God forbid.
It wasn't character development. So is Mace Windu still alive?
Yeah, he's Snoke. Yes. We know that.
Yes.
That's who
yes.
Snoke is before they.
Come on! In episode 2, Anakin jumped off the and was flying through Coruscant, right? I mean, I know he got electrocuted by the Force lightning, but eventually he becomes unnumb. So yeah, he survives. He's in the unknown region somewhere. It would have been cool if he was like the Sith Lord instead of Palps. Anybody could have been the Sith Lord other than Palps. Probably would have been better.
We have not been yet. No, we both want to go really bad.
Galaxy's Edge. Have you guys been? I have not been to Galaxy's Edge. There's one in Florida. There's one in California. It looks super cool. It looks super expensive.
Yeah, they just came out with Darth Revan's lightsaber, right? And
yes.
Who else?
So I got a couple of Galaxy Edge pops from Target this weekend that they sold at Galaxy Edge. So I got those at Target, and there were some other things. But yeah, they got some really cool exclusive. Build your own lightsaber, which is super cool.
I think the guys, Sean and James and Brian did it. I want to say that it was like 200.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what it was. I think it was like 200. Then to build your droids, I think that was another probably 200. If one of them were in the chat, they probably could correct me, but I think that's what it was.
It's crazy.
And you got to book at a time. We're thinking about maybe next March or April to do it. And the boy's like, "Oh, Dad, we're gonna go get Star Wars lightsabers." One of us is. I can guarantee.
Hey, Steve, what would happen if Lando was in the Galaxy's Edge store in Orlando, Florida, in the park? What do you think? What would happen? He got a little taste at the convention when I was in a Star Wars store.
Oh my God. It's not even just Star Wars store. Like seeing him at a conventions he's 10 years older than I am. You would have thought he's 20 years younger than I am. So first, when he gets into the store, you're in this giant line, right? And it's all blocked off, so you can't see what's back there. And we get close to getting let in. And as soon as we get let in, he becomes like a 48-year-old white woman that has like a rich husband that's going to shop somewhere. And he has like the bag. He's like, Steven, oh, go grab the bed. Oh, no, go here. Oh, get one. And there's hundreds of these things. It's not like it's running out of stock. Like it's like, you ever seen a supermarket sweep? It's supermarket sweep. He's going nuts. And then we get all this stuff, right?
Grab the blanket.
Oh, he grabs everything. We go to the checkout, and then he's like Don Johnson, right? He's like Hugh Hefner. He just hops up, puts his stuff down. He's like, I got everything I wanted. And the lady's like $700. She's like, keep the change. Like it was the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen.
There was pins and there was little knickknacks on the register. I'm like, I might as well just grab this. I might as well just grab these. I was like, just throw them in there.
And then, like, he's like a kid in a candy store because at the Star Wars convention, they had these little, like, kind of scenes set up that you can take pictures with. Well, there was one scene where you could shoot, like, a laser, right? Like a snowtrooper at Hoth. Lando gets up there and it's going nuts. I mean, like, really swinging this thing. And the guy's like, yo, like, hey, kid's waiting. So, like,
next.
Come up next.
I'm like, well, I'll give you 5 more seconds.
Oh, my God.
It was awesome. It was really, really cool. They had a Jabba the Hutt set up to where you went up like some stairs and was it like a Jabba? I think there was like a Jawa and Jabba and like you got the picture.
I hate that you call him Jabba. Why are you calling him Jabba?
What?
Jabba.
Well, it's like Han, right?
It's not Han. Stop it. I'll accept Falcon and Falcon because Han says it both ways in the movie. He says Falcon first, but then in another scene he says Falcon, and it's just like, well, which one is it?
Should be the Millennium Falcon.
Falcon, right?
Yeah,
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Just like the death grip. That's Vulcan.
That's Vulcan.
Now I'm thinking of Mankind too. Never mind.
Mandible Claw.
Yeah. Look, there we are.
Yeah, I'm wrestling fan. Look, Hulk Hogan changed my life in the '80s. So, you're looking to.
I have so many good jokes.
We mean good
Good
jokes.
jokes.
It's so funny, man. My parents got the first WrestleMania on, it wasn't called pay-per-view back then. It was called like closed circuit or something. So like I watched the first WrestleMania on closed circuit in the 80s. And here's just a quick story. So I got into wrestling when I was probably like 7 or 8 years old. And my dad's friend took me to a live event in Springfield, Mass, Springfield Civic Center. And the main event was George Animal Steel versus Jake the Snake Roberts. And it changed my entire life. And I was hooked. I didn't even see Hulk Hogan. Like, I was hooked with what I saw live. And then, of course, Hulk Hogan happened. And yeah, I was Hulkamaniac.
It's true. I remember going to the first one I ever saw was pay-per-view WrestleMania. A friend of mine had it. Oh, you got to come down and watch it. And it was like,
yeah, it was awesome. I mean,
we were locally to see it. We were there when the Mega Powers came together.
Yeah.
They filmed that Saturday night's main event months ahead. And we're sitting there. Oh, my God. He gets to Hogan's coming out. Miss Elizabeth's coming out. They're whacking with the guitar. And then we're like, why aren't they doing this on TV? And it's like, in 2 months, then you see it released on TV, and then it all comes together. But oh yeah, it was fabulous. It was awesome to see.
I've touched Hulk Hogan. Our parents got us aisle seats at one of the live events, and I touched his back shoulder. Got my head licked by a bushwhacker, right? Yeah, man, like it was awesome. Like I have stories. It's so cool because like my son's 17 now, but when he was 7, 8, 9, 10, he was in the wrestling, and of course, full force John Cena. And I got front row tickets to a live event, and John Cena came around. I got his autograph. He got his autograph on his wrestling buddy. He got to hug him. Man, it was super, super cool, man. So yeah, man, wrestling is awesome.
Different today than what it was back in the 80s
sure.
and 90s, but you know.
Yeah, you can't beat the old school 45-minute Ricky Steamboat, Randy Savage matches and stuff like that. So Ric Flair. Yeah.
Nope, that was awesome stuff.
Did you say Lex Luger?
Yeah,
the
Lex
narcissist.
Luger, yeah, hop in there. That's the whole reason I could do that. Like the whole reason I can move my pecs is because of Luger, right? That's all I wanted as a kid. I was like, I'm gonna move my boobs when I'm older. It's gonna happen. I worked at it, and then I'm like, it's here. It's here. There's nothing better than being in a public place and having a serious conversation with a random person, and just start randomly moving your tits. I promise you, it throws anybody off. It just, the eye connection.
Nice, that's awesome. He was Thunder Lips in Rocky 3 too. Hulk Hogan.
He was.
Hey, I thought this was an exhibition.
I'm southpaw,
I
like breakfast cereals. Kit Kats.
I get back hopefully in the fall. No, spring. I'll make another trip out to Indy again because Ed from Pop Drunk's having a wrestling convention out near you guys.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Taking a trip, although hard to beat to go see the Colts play though. That's a tough one. Fabulous stadium. I loved Indianapolis.
George Lucas. Lucas Oil. Lucas Oil Stadium. It's super nice, man.
Oh man, yeah.
Super nice stadium.
We were driving down with Clint, and I'm like, so what do you guys like tailgate? He's like, no, it's in like the heart of the city. I was like, oh. He said, wouldn't that like? I said, no, not here, like Philly, New York. It's like parking lots around the stadium, and they go nuts. And I'm like, but then to see it, it was like, wow, closed streets and the stadium, and of course the Peyton Manning statue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. I'll tell you what.
Stadium.
Colts games I still love. The stadium's great, but there's nothing like going to a Colts game when Peyton Manning was playing.
Oh,
it was absolutely outrageous. Like when you're in this, because they don't do it like they do when Peyton was playing. They would introduce the starting roster, right? And you'd hear it, right? They'd be Reggie Wayne, you'd be like, yeah, Marvin Harrison, wow, dude. But then there'd be that silence right before Manning, and Manning would come out, and you just heard 85,000. I mean, away fans, if they were there for the other team, every human being on their feet, and just the rumble of the stadium with Manning is unbelievable. It's just something completely different.
I got to see him play, but I got to see him play in the Jets. He did win the game on a QB sneak, which was awesome. But
that's
I didn't get to see him in Indy.
Oh, it's absolutely awesome. I heard we get to give stuff away. I want to give something away.
Oh, yeah. Each one of you gets to pick something to give away.
Does Steven have a YouTube channel? Yes.
Come on, he comes from YouTube.
Yes, I have a half of a YouTube channel. The other half. Oh no, that's me.
Yeah, he's got 2 now because you got Sith Talkers and 2Ps.
Yes. You got splashed with beer.
That's
Stone Cold. That's
awesome. That's awesome. Attitude Era was phenomenal.
They can't beat that. That was insane. I mean,
the Monday Night Wars was just phenomenal because, like, I was a big WCW guy, and then I eventually jumped ship to WWF turned WWE. Right. But that was awesome.
Best wrestling video game. No Mercy, Nintendo 64.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Come on.
Yeah, now you're talking.
That was awesome.
Yeah, old school wrestling games. We used to, Steven, I remember I used to come over to Mom's house. We play them all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
You would get beat all the time. It was great.
Yeah.
Remember, guys,
2 Ps.
Keep talking in the chat because, let's see. Steve can give away a Mandalorian to somebody.
Yeah.
Lando can give away a carbonized Boba Fett to somebody else.
That just needs to come to me. I don't have that one. I have the Mandalorian one, but I don't have the Boba Fett one.
I think the Boba Fett one I think it just came out.
Yeah, it did. It's one of the newer ones. Yeah.
I think there's a really cool Vader too.
Yes, there's a Vader, there's a Ahsoka, there's a Ewok. Stormtrooper. Yeah, dude, there's a whole, like you said, there's so much stuff coming out. It's insane.
Oh yeah, Ahsoka just went nuts whenever people got word she was going to be on the Mandalorian, and I forget the actress that's going to play her.
Rosario Dawson, come on. Ooh la la.
Clerks too. Name a few.
She's in Daredevil. She was in Clerks. She was actually in the
TV show Daredevil.
Men in Black. She did Men in Black.
Yep, Men in Black.
Daredevil.
What do you mean? What?
TV show Daredevil.
The Netflix show Daredevil.
Not. Wait, was it? What was his name? Who was the guy that played the? His name?
Colin Farrell, Deadshot.
Colin Farrell, yeah, because he's in the airplane, right? And he's like, the waitress.
That's
like,
the Ben.
You want anything? He goes, more peanuts.
That's the Ben Affleck one, right? Sith Talkers.
I hate the way you pronounce things.
Let me know if you want a Jedi talker on Jedi Howard 22. It's funny you say that. Because we have been looking for a listener to be on the podcast. Got a webcam, got a mic, hit me up on all the social medias at Sith Talkers.
As long as you've watched an episode before and you're aware that I will be extremely mean, then we're in good shape.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Put it this way. If Jess is watching, she's gonna be so mad I said this. So we got a hold of Andrew. We're like, hey, Sith Talkers, we're going to be on. And the first thing, my wife sits down with me and goes, you behave. She says, there's 2-piece fans that are going to be watching, and you better shut up. I had a strict, stern talking before I hopped on today.
I'm not going to lie. Like, there's usually curse words coming out of our mouths like every other minute.
Yeah, so, Quick Draw's got it right in the chat. At least for Sith Talkers.
So we do a segment, DT, DTL, DTWL. There it is. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, I heard AEW is like the thing.
Oh, AEW is excellent. AEW, Chris Jericho,
amazing.
Mwah. Chris Jericho is phenomenal right now.
Maybe AEW gets better and can push WWE to maybe go back to something like a Monday Night Wars. But right now,
it's Wednesday.
Look at AEW as being anything, so he doesn't care.
Yeah, they go up against NXT. So
what's that? Didn't like Pat McAfee wrestle someone?
He did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was that good? Was he good?
Well, yeah, I think he lost, but he did really well.
I can't. Someone in the chat put something about Matt Hardy. I don't watch wrestling now, but I've seen his persona. What is that?
Awesome. Dude, it was really big a couple years ago, right?
God, it's terrible.
WWE trashed it really, but was it TNA? When he was on TNA, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, it was like huge.
And his brother did it with him, and they did. Yeah, it was good.
Brother Nero. Yeah. Yep. It was.
Yeah. Tried to deal with Bray Wyatt. It didn't do.
It didn't work. It didn't work at all.
was bad.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You know, see, Jeff says, I wish I had my original Star Wars trading card set. That makes me think about my original Pokemon card trading set.
Yeah.
I wish upon stars that I had my original Pokemon trading card set because I would never work again.
What'd Mom do with them?
I don't want to talk about it.
Dude, what'd she do with all of my stuff in Massachusetts?
She garage sailed it.
Thank you. Luau,
all my first edition cards, garage sale.
Look, okay, so if you can imagine, our mother is like Santa Claus, okay? We'll just leave it at that, okay?
That sounds
With
right.
you.
Okay, remember 80s, because right now everybody wants everything 80s, right? Everything. Okay, so listen to this. Every He-Man action figure. I'm not talking like half of the set. I'm
All of
talking the complete set.
the
Castle Grace,
castles,
everything.
yeah.
Every figure of the collection. Every rubber wrestler. I'm talking every rubber wrestler. All the Garbage Pail Kids. Every Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figure they ever released. Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Transformers. I mean, you name it. Like once we got into something, my mom was like, you got to have the whole collection. And she was just like Santa Claus. So we moved from Mass to Indy and she left everything up in the attic.
Hey, that's okay. At least you weren't forced to. I had a garage sale most of my Star Wars figures, garage sale my Pokemon cards. Oh, someone said Star Wars cards too. I used to play Star Wars Episode 1 cards at the comic book store all the time. Loved it. I was a comic book store nerd.
Oh, Grump, LJN wrestlers, yes, I remember them vividly. You couldn't pose them, and you could you could probably move. They're rubber.
They're rubber wrestlers, yeah.
But they were awesome.
They were, because the ring, it was huge. I mean,
Yeah,
the ring was humongous. So I'm not going to tell you how many rings I bought my son when he was younger. Oh, they broke, and they steel cages, and they broke, and he would break the ropes, and he'd break the arms off of the figures, and this and that.
I remember having the steel cages on my rings, and then looking at it as like a 10-year-old, being like, "This is so impractical. I can't play with them. I have to put my arms like right because you're like you can't. It doesn't work."
I like the old school blue cage, right? That was the old like WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The blue cage.
The King Kong Bundy Hulk Hogan steel cage.
Yeah.
Jericho wrestles for AEW outpopulated, and actually he was their champion for a while too. So
he's drinking the bubbly. he's El Champion. Well, he's not.
Has the figures.
Still have them. Nice.
Oh. Good old John.
Dog. Nice. Brings back so many memories.
Oh man, I have a friend who was our age, and he actually had all the Star Wars things. To this day, he has them in a closet. To the point where now he has the figures, the characters, everything. He's got the boxes with him.
Oh, nice.
And and I said, that's one heck of a collection. He said, yeah, I know. I said, if you ever want to sell some of it, I really like some of, he's got the figures in the Darth Vader carrying case, and he's got this Jawa with, the special robe.
The Darth Vader carrying case? Oh my God, that's so awesome! That's so awesome.
He keeps them in this room, and he doesn't have kids. He never wanted kids. And I said, he said, hey, I went over to visit him last year, and he said, hey, special event, come on. And I said, what are we doing? He's got the TIE fighter. He gives me the Millennium Falcon, and we were playing in the room. I'm like, oh my goodness. He said, one day when I'm ready to go for these things, I'm not selling them. I'm taking them out in the pile and burning them.
Yeah.
He's like, these are my toys. I'm never going to let anyone play them. I never want to never play with them again. I'm going to be the last one to play with them. I'll burn them.
Yeah, I have to do that with mine because both of my kids said if I leave them, my toys are going to sell them. They both told me that. They both said that to me.
Yeah. I like both those answers. If you ever go, I'm going to encourage them. I'm going to help them. I'm going to eBay the fuck out of them. And I'm going to keep 15%.
The original stuff. The original figures back then, if you ever had them graded, there's I forget his name, the Toy Hunter guy. He did a TV show, and he's had them, and you're talking thousands upon thousands of dollars.
That's how Pokemon cards are.
Yeah.
I keep watching Lionheart, the YouTuber, open up. And he's like, look at my graded chart. I had it's awful. You don't understand. Just like he was talking about, my mom's that person that would buy it. Like, so I used to subscribe to Nintendo Power as a kid, right? I get them every month, Nintendo Power. And I had a Nintendo Power issue that at the very back of it had this card. And it had a Charmeleon card. And I was like, oh my God, it's a video game I'm playing. It's a Pokemon. And they said, hey, out in the summer, in 3 months, this brand new card game called Pokemon Cards is going to come out. So we went out and bought 5 boxes of first edition cards and bought them and bought them and bought them and bought them. And when I say I had first edition everything, I had first edition everything. And I was a collector. I wasn't a player at the time. So mine were in mint condition.
Yeah.
All beautifully sleeved and taken care of. Sold for
our mother was Santa Claus.
I like that, Joe. I like it.
Speaking of Pokemon cards, I think that's what we're going to do a little bit on 2P's channel. I'm going to order some Pokemon mystery boxes. Start opening up some Pokemon cards. Sean gave me the idea. I was talking to Sean the other day. He's like, I've been opening up some Pokemon cards. I want to do that. That sounds fun.
He set the camera thing up. He does it every Friday.
Yeah. Set the camera, set the camera in the front, and I love it. That sounds like a fun. We're going to do that.
Quick Draw. He stopped doing it, but every Mondays he used to open up Star Wars. I watched every Monday. I was looking forward to Quick Draw's video. He doesn't do it now. He opened up Star Wars cards every Monday. He used to do it. Yeah. And he just puts the camera in the front and he just shows all the cards.
Love it.
Yeah, it's cool.
It. Literally. Jess is on board too. I got her excited about it. I'm like, oh, it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna happen, Joe. It's gonna happen.
I like it. Every time I go to Target, Steve, I look at the pops and they always got like big Pokemon pop. I always think about you.
I'm gonna buy the old ones.
I know, but I every time I see Pokemon, I think about you. Right. So yeah. We had so much fun playing Pokemon Go, man. Like we used to go downtown and walk the canal on Sunday morning, and it was awesome, man. I mean, so we got to hang out, but like it was fun, man. And I didn't know anything about Pokemon, so I learned a lot from Steve about Pokemon.
It was quite fun.
Like I remember being in Indy downtown. Clint, I said, Clint, what's the deal with these scooter things all over the place? One man for some event. I said, my God, there's no way that something could go down like, for me, closest big city's Philly. I'm like, good God, I can never do something like that in Philly. He said, oh, yeah, some people take them and then they charge them and put them back out. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Ooh, yeah. Deutsch, but yeah. I don't know what that was. I don't know why I did it. So there's that.
But Lando, I'm assuming you haven't delved in the realm of Hot Toys yet.
Don't do that to him. Don't do that to him. Don't do that to him. I don't even think he knows it. Oh,
not yet.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I have not.
Don't look them up. Do not look them up. Oh no! Oh no!
Should I just type in Star Wars Hot Toys?
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, these are super expensive. Film accurate collectibles.
Yeah, dude, they're awesome. They're like the creme de la creme of collectibles.
All right, so I have one behind me. It's like right here. You can see it. It's Boba Fett and Darth Vader. It's more on the expensive side. And they're that's actually one of my favorite pieces too. So right behind me, it's just like it was really expensive. So yeah, I don't have the money. Oh, look at the Mandalorian Baby Yoda.
Oh, why did you do that?
It's $315. Like, yeah, this is way. Like I said, I can do the $10, $15 pops, $20 Black Series. It adds up fast, but yeah, I can do that. But yeah, I would go crazy.
So it's equal bankruptcy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I always said if I hit the lottery, I would have like 2 Imperial Guard statues at my front door, like real, that looked like real life statues, just guarding like my front door. It'd be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We have people here that get into, there's like a group of them that get into like handmade stormtrooper suits, and it's impressive.
Oh, 501st. Yeah. Yeah, they mold the pieces to the fit of your body.
Yeah.
So it fits perfectly. That actually, I've looked into it. It costs like thousands of dollars to get a really nice. What's the most expensive is actually the helmet, because to get all the microphone and all the mechanics in the helmet, that's actually what's really costs a lot of money. The molding it's just like plastic molding, and like I watched YouTube videos, some guy doing it in his garage, and like he just fills the molds and pieces them together.
I have a hard time right now. You make fun of me on a consistent basis off camera about me being a card game nerd.
Yeah.
I'm so nerdy. You just described the molding your body to a toy. What are you?
Look at my room. What do you mean? Look at my room. Star Wars nerd through and through. Proud of it. I was a Star Wars nerd when it wasn't cool to be a Star Wars nerd.
It's so still not cool to be a Star Wars nerd.
Yeah. Well, it is. Well, I guess that's debatable, but yeah, man, Star Wars is awesome. It's always been awesome.
I took Jeff's advice about two Deluxe Troopers.
Ahsoka, man. Ahsoka's awesome, man. So
there we go. Let's see. Lay down.
How would you tell someone to start a YouTube channel? This is the best advice on the planet Earth. Write this down. Are you ready? Just do it.
And be consistent.
Forget consistent. Just do it.
You got to be consistent.
Just do it. Jess and I go to 2Ps and look up our very first video, and then look at our, 100th video. It takes a while to get there. Go to Luau'S. Go look at the Luau'S first video. His first video and 2P's first video probably look pretty identical. It's shot on a phone, probably. The audio's terrible. It's echoing and crap. The lighting sucks. We're orange or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to watch the Luau when he had like 100 subscribers. Man, I think you were sitting on like a couch.
I was sitting on a couch.
Yeah, you were sitting on a couch, just chilling.
On a couch.
Yeah. Yeah, now look at us. We got lights, and we got microphones, and like all kinds. Like, that's crazy. You want to talk about bankruptcy? Start YouTube. Next thing you know, you'll be photoshopping and editing and Bavavi. And
it's the worst time right now because mics and lights and podcast equipment, YouTube equipment, it's all like the prices are all jacked up right now because of COVID. So
do it. And then last thing, have fun with it. Don't get invested in subscribers counts and views, and just do it because you love doing it. Have fun with it. If you have fun with it, it doesn't matter.
So I have a really quick story about that. So I had somebody talking to me the other day, and they were just like, Mike, are you just do the podcast for, because you're making money and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
no,
I don't make any money. Like I actually pay to do, this is what people don't know. So I've been doing 74 episodes, a year and a half of my life, hours, 4 to 5 hours of editing on my, I get 2 days off. On one of my days off, I'm working 2 jobs. I've been working 2 jobs for almost a year and a half. So I've sacrificed a lot, but I absolutely love to do it. I have so much fun doing it. I don't do it for money. I don't do it, for whatever. I enjoy doing it.
And whatever you do, don't do it for money. Because even on the more successful end, you don't make a whole lot of it.
Just have fun.
Promise.
Just have fun. Like, seriously. Yeah.
Get in it to think of subscribers, and you're going to spend a lot more money in it to make the content than you'll ever get out of it.
Yeah.
You got to love it. You got to enjoy it. And you see people that come and go, and guys, it's realizing that it's not fun for them anymore. And if it's not, you walk away, you take breaks. Don't do it for money. Don't do it for counts. Do it because you love it. And if you love it, you keep doing it. And that's what's going to get you through to do it, because it takes time. It's not just throw it in front of a camera and it takes a lot to do it.
Be yourself, right? Like, and that's what I really I love about Sith Talkers is, I was just like, okay, it's Star Wars. Man, there is a million Star Wars podcasts out there, right? You can listen to any Star Wars podcast, but Sith Talkers, we are ourselves. We're not playing characters, or we do play characters, but like we're just Mike, right? We're just Lando and Steve having fun. It's just like we're hanging out together, just talking Star Wars and having fun with each other. And that's what shows up on the YouTube, and that's what shows up when you're listening. And as long as you're yourself and you have fun, that is the magic of it. Yeah, who cares about the clicks and this and that? It doesn't matter.
And then on the flip side of that, you have 2Ps, which is when my wife and I get to sit down and have a good time, and we're very authentically having a good time. But for us, it's a show. So it's not scripted, if you will, but we sit down, we come up with intros, we come up with dialogue in the middle, we come up with an ending, and we put on a show. And it's fun. Like, that's what's authentic about it for us, is that we enjoy the entertainment aspect of it. And yeah, some of it's a personality. I don't sit around going up to people all day screaming at their faces. Right. My energy levels come down a notch in normal life. I'm a little bit more rude, as you'll see in Sith Talker. But
well,
but
and
still having fun. Yeah.
Sith Talkers on Lando's. I mean, we sometimes we pull back the curtain. It's very scripted on my end, right? I plan out the show on my end, right? I am the heart and the soul of the show. I mean, basically, it's I am the show. Steve just shows up. You want the curtains pulled back. This guy, he just shows up on Saturday morning. I get to hang out with my brother for like 2 hours. He goes away. Like, I am the show. I write the show. I edit the show. I make the thumb. Like, I do everything. Yeah. So, and like I said, man, it's a passion of love for me to do it. And yeah, man, it is planned. Like, anyway, right. It's to a certain extent, we're characters, but we're authentic though. So,
yeah. Like, right, 2Ps was nice because I get to share it with somebody, right? I give more props to Andrew and anybody that's doing it on their own to have to manage comments and Instagrams and this. Jess took care of all of social media. If you ever talked to 2Ps on a social media platform, you never spoke to me. You spoke to Jess 24. Even if you thought it was me, it was her all the time talking. Now, all the editing, all the photography, all the camera setups, all that was all me. I had to do every thumbnail, every editing, but it was not. I couldn't imagine doing both. I would have quit. Thousands.
Oh, you mean like I'm doing? Huh? Yeah. So like you said, all the social media everything is me. So it's a lot, man. Like, the 2 jobs is going to end at the end of November, and I will have a lot more time to myself, which will actually help with the podcast. So,
what about the kids, Lando? I mean, what are the kids' thoughts on Star Wars?
My kids?
Yeah.
So my kids, so I got a 19, she'll be 19 on Friday, actually, September 11th. She's a 9/11 baby. She'll be 19. She likes Star Wars. Of course, man, my kids were forced to watch. I mean, right, enforceable, we watched them. My daughter got drawn in with R2 and 3PO. Her favorite episode is episode 4, New Hope. And then she likes Empire and then Return of the Jedi. My son, he liked the movies when he was younger too. He's 17 now, and of course, he's just like he went to the movies. He's just like, it's okay. And his name is Anakin. So, and he can't stand his name. Oh, look, my son hates his name, but I still think it's awesome.
What about Steve? How about the kids?
So my oldest, Jonas, who's 14. He loves Mandalorian, and he just started watching all the Star Wars this year. And then our 13-year-old Chewie could care less. And then our Logan, our 9-year-old, is a diehard Star Wars fan. Logan is me and Lando and you as a kid. Like, everything Star Wars. He plays the games. He's got the action figures. All of his shirts are Star Wars. He is all Star Wars all the time. And then everyone else is little, right? Leo's going to be 4 on Friday, same as Anna's birthday. And then we got Bella is going to be 2 next year, and Charlie is 5 months. Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yes, hence the extended break from
What I think is cool, Logan, he was actually on one of our podcasts forever ago on a segment, and he talked about Star Wars, and I just loved to hear. That's why I asked you about your kids, Luau. I'm always really curious about how 8, 9-year-olds feel about Star Wars, because when we talk about Star Wars, you can look at Star Wars as a child and love it for many reasons. And then when you're an adult, you look at it differently and you love it for many reasons. So that's why I'm always curious about how kids view Star Wars nowadays.
That's how I was with my. I remember the vivid things, and I remember my dad watching Star Wars with me on HBO and the videos and stuff like that. So I always wanted to make sure that my kid, whether he loves it or he doesn't love it, I took him to all 3 of the movies, so he at least has that memory to go back to and say we saw it together, we saw opening night or whatever. So that was cool. And my daughter, she was too young for it, and then but taking her to the Disney store, and they had the. Daddy, I want the Ray pajamas. Why, sure, you can have the Ray pajamas.
It's awesome. Well, but you know what I mean? Like when you're 7 or 8 and you look at Luke Skywalker, you're just like, oh, it's Luke and he's got the lightsaber. He's awesome. And then when you're an adult, you look at Luke Skywalker and you're just like, Luke Skywalker, he redeemed his father. What a compassionate, loving son. You just look at the character a lot differently as an adult compared to a child. So that's what I think. What that's cool about the story of Star Wars is it's the core of Star Wars is love, family, and you better understand that when you get older, and it just makes you appreciate the movies more when you get older. So, yeah.
And more movies. Disney has the rights. I mean, let's face it, it's a money machine. So you're going to see Mandalorian. You're going to see Obi-Wan, which I think is going to be amazing to have Ewan McGregor back to do it. I think that's insane.
I can't wait for that.
That'd be great.
That's cool. And if you love the Clone Wars and stuff like that, I never got into that much, but I mean, I know people love that.
Clone Wars was amazing.
They'll do something.
Weren't we supposed to do a giveaway?
Yeah, we are getting to 11 o'clock. So, who wants to go first? You guys it's whoever you pick.
Oh man.
So Steve's gonna give away Mando to somebody. Lando's gonna give away Boba to somebody. Whoever they pick in the chat, and whoever they pick, get a hold of me on Instagram, and I'll send these out to you.
I
don't know. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna be a sucker for it. I don't care. Joe White's been talking nothing but nice things about 2Ps and talking about watching the show and being entertained, and you're hitting my heartstrings and my ego. So, Joe.
Congratulations,
White.
Mando's all yours.
All right. All right. So, Boba Fett. Oh man, it's super cool. Such a cool. Oh man, it's so awesome. Oh, Black Series. All right. So, all right, who wants this Boba Fett? Black Series, 6-inch Black Series by Hasbro.
Carbonized.
And I have the carbonized Mando from Target, which is super cool.
Oh my God! Make a decision.
Me.
Holy
me.
shit!
Me. My stepkid would love it. All right. Donker 3. There you go. My stepkid would love it. Donker 3. Boba Fett is yours, my friend.
Head me up on Instagram, Donker. You know how to get a hold of me. And away they're out to you. Congratulations, guys. Hopefully you enjoy some Black Series figures. Go collect them. They're awesome little things. I think Star Wars is awesome. I don't recommend the Hot Toys to anyone, because that's a whole different rabbit hole. You got to be really prepared to go down before you go down. I don't highly recommend. Don't get one, because if you get it, you're gonna love them, and then you'll get addicted to them.
It's like Legos, man. I don't touch the Legos because the Millennium Falcon Lego set's like $400. Yeah, it can get crazy. So I don't touch Legos.
My son is always going, Daddy, let's build the Death Star. Yeah. Sorry. It's kind of like when we finally go to Disney World. I hate to tell you, I think one of us is going to make a lightsaber, and the other one, maybe if you're good, you can go build a droid. We could go together and have this bonding experience, but only one of us is getting the lightsaber. $200, my goodness.
Ouch.
The guy said it was. I mean, they said it was an unbelievable experience. They said you go in the cantina and there's like a milk thing you got to try, and
blue milk. Yes.
The robots were. They said it was cool, but not as much as They said the lightsaber is like a Star Wars fan's like dream to do it.
That's how Harry Potter World was for Jess. We went there and you had an option, because when we bought wands, you can buy the interactive wands, which are like $30 more expensive, of course, because it's a sensor. And like she's like, oh, we gotta buy it, yeah. And you get to buy the wand, you take it out, and like they have all these things, like you can make waterfall, or you can make things move by doing the wand movement. And oh, dude, you want to talk about a kid in a can? Jess was running around.
That's awesome.
God.
Expecto Patronum!
I want a Pokemon world. That's all I want in life. I want a Pokemon world. I want to be a Pokemon.
You never know.
Yeah, I just want to say really quickly, the Elder Wand does not get destroyed, okay, at the end of Harry Potter. Harry Potter mends it and puts it back in Dumbledore's grave. I just want all the moviegoers to know this. That's what happens in the books.
See, that little sensor costs $30
there it
more.
is. Ooh, do it.
I don't know what to do. Jess knows what to do.
Flick. A Leviosa.
No clue what you're talking about.
A Leviosa.
Well, on that, it is holiday weekend. So before we get out of here, we're going to let each one, Lando and Steve, anything you guys want to talk about, plug coming up on Sith Talkers, you name it, hit it up.
All right, Sith Talkers. So a new episodes drop tonight at 7 p.m. Our new episodes drop Sunday at 7 p.m. So go check them out. We are on YouTube. We are on all podcast platforms, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, all of them. So go check it out. Audio, YouTube. Follow us on all our social medias at Sith Talkers, on Instagram, on the Twitter, on Facebook. Shoot us an email, sithtalkers@gmail.com. And we will be doing a live stream this Friday on 9/11. So there you go. So we're going to have a live stream this Friday for next week's show. I love doing the live streams because they're always super easy to edit. Because we always do like 2 hours, and I always edit down an hour version for the audio listeners.
He edits all the good stuff too. He edits out all the good stuff. I'm telling you.
That's what happens when you give you control of everything.
Yeah. And if you're looking for two-piece stuff, it's going to happen. Relax, give some time. We're still throwing around new ideas. Jess has a lot of different ideas. I got a lot of different ideas. Now it's about us quanting those ideas down and figuring out which one we want to do. All of our equipment's ready and prepped. We got backdrops ready. I got editing software updated. We're all ready to roll. It's just a matter of which one.
And remember, for all the Sith Talkers out there, it is a rated R show.
Yes.
I just want to put that out there. So we have been very, very tame tonight. So I just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
But it's enjoyable, guys. Definitely go check it out and be safe. Have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. A great Labor Day tomorrow. Wash your hands, wear your mask, all that good stuff. Check out Sith Talkers. Remember, 9/11 live podcast, and then every Sunday at 7 p.m. And I'll catch you Battle with Sean. I think it's on my channel on Thursday night. Be well, be safe, guys, and we'll see you later.